Make the things that really matter happen. Join Nedbank today.
It's Big Ben. The feeling of despair has made it very clear that we won't just let words go in from ear to ear and leave no effect. Pay attention, don't neglect, because knowledge is wealth and we need it to progress. Eventually we, 1873, will have Africa become what we expect it to be. A progressive society like we're destined to be, and we plan on making it happen exceptionally.
The feeling of despair and hopelessness that is everywhere has made it so clear that we can go on pretending not to see that
3 minutes gone after 8 a.m. Central African time. It's Continental Sunrise Breakfast Show, and we straight away get into our empowerment segment. If government is capable of empowering individual? If so, how is it manifested in men's affairs? Right. Talking about empowerment, is the government capable of empowering individuals, Mr. M? If we are to look at that.
With that question, government, how does government empower? And then what is capable? Because when you ask, is Tinashe capable? First, I must exist.
Yes.
Before I ask whether it's capable. And the capability is not something that you can imagine. You can't say, does a frog capable of walking with 2 feet? The answer may be no.
Okay.
And I was just looking at one conference that took place in 2013, which was the 15th annual African Renaissance. It was held at Nkosi Albert Luthuli International Convention Center in the city of Durban. Intrinsic to the African Renaissance movement is the likes of leaders such as Mandela, connected South Africa, that connected South Africa to the world and the rest of Africa. Through the support of African leaders in the foundation has been set for the rise of Africa. The important role of effective leadership was stressed by the MEC Mabuya Kulu, who stated that Africa was defined as the dark continent in 1898. In 2013, Africa is defined as a continent of opportunity. We need leaders to take the challenges of the regions and convert them into packaged solutions. Then we come to this issue of empowerment. Connecting Africa is also about empowering the people of Africa to have better control of their lives. So when people talk about empowering, it means whites must assist blacks in getting better control of their lives, not whites' lives,
yes,
but black lives, through access to resources such as technology, public transport, health facilities, and education, which will improve their living standards. So if whites are expected to empower,
yes, what
will happen to them while they are empowering? And it says empowerment creates positive people who are the cornerstone of the advancement of the development agenda for Africa. When we look at today's show, we are looking at a man called Stephen Saad.
Yes.
Stephen Saad. Nowhere in his narrative is there any mention of empowerment. That him and his co-founders of this company called Aspen Pharmacare, is it Holdings, which is now the holding company. I think it's based in Mauritius. Stephen, it stated that Stephen Bradley Saad was born in June 1964.
Yeah, it's 23rd of June.
Yeah, 23rd of June. And raised in Durban, South Africa. He attended the Durban High School in Durban. He graduated from the University of Natal where he received a Bachelor of Commerce. He played rugby in Ireland and started to become a chartered accountant.
Yes.
So there is nothing that says when you start accounting, you'll be empowered. He started his career at Quickmed, a prescription drug distribution company in black townships during apartheid. And this is significant. There you have a person who would consider to be non-black going to black townships and being able to find what is taking place in that marketplace, being able to record. No mention of empowerment there. At the age of 29, he sold his shares to Covan Zurich for $3 million, thus becoming a millionaire in his 20s. In 1997, together with Gus Attridge, he co-founded Aspen Pharmacare, a public company traded on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. It has become the largest producer of generic medicines on the African continent. He served as chief executive and Gus Attridge as its deputy chief executive and serves on his board of directors. In 2011, it's reported that he was worth $640 million, becoming one of Africa's richest people. So when you look at the life of Saad at Aspen, the genesis, the ancestry, you don't find the idea being impregnated into their minds by somebody. Say, do this, go to the black township, leave the profession of chartered accounting, and become engaged in a different sphere. Doesn't take your CA in you. You become part of that. So this is what we learn from Stephen Saad about empowerment. Then take the clock of history, fast forward to 2017. We're talking about radical
economic change.
But there was no radicalism in the Aspen story. And what we learn about empowerment, how many people in government are pregnant with ideas of what empowerment is and ought to be? And they say, we'll do it for you. Here we see in the case of Aspen, nobody says, we'll do it for you. We don't hear of any slogans.
There is no promise.
Yeah, no economic freedom fighter. The story starts in black townships. And how many people are living in black townships who don't even know what is taking place in the communities there that they serve?
Right, it's 10 minutes gone after 8 a.m. Central African time, a Continental Sunrise Breakfast Show. All right, some of the segments that we didn't tackle this morning, we'll tackle them during the course of the day today. Looking at Stephen Saad. Keep logged and stay tuned to 1873 FM, your voice, your power. Good morning.